Owen, alright, so here is my update on your essay. So first of all, I'm not sure if you watched the video on how to write the essay, but if you want to follow the format, feel free to use that. I can give you some more suggestions. So first of all, in the essay video, we talk about how to write with a zinger or a hook. Second of all, it's a sandwich technique, so what you write in the first sentence as your hook or zinger, which is very visual and fun and interesting, it hooks the reader into reading further, you just simply copy and paste that at the bottom, and that will become the bottom piece of bread on your sandwich. Then anything in between the two slices of bread, the zinger on the top and the zinger on the bottom, will show there's some personal growth that you've become more mature. Okay? So anything that's in red here is what I have done and doctored up. Now, I just quickly did this because there's some rearranging that needs to get done after you see kind of what we're trying to do here. So here's your zinger. Feel free to keep anything and everything that I've done because it's not plagiarism. You can go ahead and rearrange things according to this, but feel free to keep anything. If you want to just change the color back from red to black, that's fine as well. So here's your zinger hook in the beginning. Thud with a huge boot. Jose shot the ball past me. All I could hear was the sound of a swoosh from the ball hitting the back of the net. Wait, makes me want to read more. Wait, who's Jose and what's going on? Are we playing a game? Is it the state tournament? Are we in the backyard? What's going on? I want to read further. Then you just go in to describe what's going on here. Jose, a 9-year-old boy from El Salvador, attended a small school we visited on my mission trip. I played soccer with him after the game. He blah, 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 blah. Then you transition into the stuff here. Now remember, whatever you write here after the first two paragraphs, what you want to do is show, hey, I learned something. Here, I'm probably in 10th grade going into 11th grade. I'm in 11th grade going into 12th grade. They don't know. Here, you're a kid and you're playing soccer, which represents kind of young and immature. So when you come back over down to the bottom, you're going to see that in the bottom, we're going to take this thud swoosh, and that will be the bottom piece of the bread here. So let's take a look at that. Alright, now the black part here, I didn't do anything and rearrange any of that. I think that that's all fine. You just have to look and see. Remember, anything in between the top piece of bread, the zinger, and the bottom piece of bread, the zinger again at the bottom, should show, hey, I learned something and now I'm more mature. So here is the zinger I rewrote back here and just kind of rearranged it a little bit. Thud, swoosh, all I could hear is the sound of swoosh from the ball hitting the back of the net again. Only this time it was my goal. I had scored and racking up points and progressed through 11th grade by increasing my GPA and getting ready for the big game of college admission. I was ready for the challenge. Okay? So you see how, boom, here's your zinger at the top. You're playing soccer, and it sounds kind of like something a kid would do. And then now through the process of whatever you did here in the middle, you're going back and you're playing again to catch your goal, which you see how it's kind of like a cool analogy. You could change this from racking up points in my GPA. You could say, hey, now I'm on campus touring St. Thomas, or now I'm driving to my first college visit. You can make it real general on that. So anyways, that's my suggestion for you. Keep it nice and short, and it looks good otherwise. Just make it interesting. And the reason we do a zinger at the top piece of bread and a zinger at the bottom piece of bread here is because we want to make sure and cover our bases in case people on the admissions committee, which most of the time they're lazy, they just read the beginning sentence and the end sentence, skim the middle. If they read the first sentence and the last sentence, which I've seen many guidance counselors do on the admissions committee, including Dr. Wood, who I worked with at the U of M for 4 years, you're going to see that she will still get the gist of what's going on. There's a kid playing soccer, and now that kid has grown up through a process of learning some stuff and is now not playing soccer, which is a game, but now you're scoring a goal and you're doing something more on the adult side by increasing your GPA or applying to college and trying to get into school. All right, there you have it. Best of luck.